the open section, and we'll do a few questions for the Mondays.
It'll do well to hear me from there, won't it? You all right with that? I'll put it here if you want. All right. Try and be helpful.
Hi Sean, how do you reflect on that one? A point gained or 2 lost?
Oh no, it's definitely a point gain. They're a good outfit. I mean, obviously we're very unfortunate. I think with a massive deflection after them not having many chance at all. Actually, I thought the tactical side of the game was fantastic from the players. We know they're a team that play possession. You've got to be patient. I have a tiny little question on when we did turn it over, because we got in some brilliant positions today. Last season we capitalised on them. Today we didn't as much, but the work ethic of the players, 3 games in 6 days, virtually the same group. I mean, the way that they're growing with the mentality to take on games is absolutely fantastic. So I'm absolutely delighted with that side of things.
Some big performances out there, but particularly Vitalii and Jarrad, Branthwaite, who stood out today.
Yeah, I thought Miko's doing well. He's learning all the time. He's improving all the time. He's playing strong. Jarrad and Dyche are playing. In fact, defensively, which was a big part of the game today, defend to attack, of course. I'm really pleased because early season we were dominating games and not getting a reward for it, with the ball, that is. Today was a different style of performance, and I'm so pleased with the flexibility of the group. We've been trying to encourage different ways of playing, different ways of affecting a game and different ways of getting an outcome. So I'm really, really pleased with that. The players are adapting to most of the challenges that come their way. Evertonians are seeing, I believe, a team that put in everything into a game, and I think they saw that again today. So these are building blocks. We're not the real deal. I keep saying that, but they're building blocks about what we're looking for in the consistency of the mentality. And the mentality was excellent today, I thought.
Do you think you should have had a penalty in the second half?
Yeah, I spoke to the ref briefly, not for any feedback, just to give an opinion, and just mentioned that I think there's a foul just outside the box on James Tarkowski, which in the modern game is impossible. 2 hands pushed to the floor. And Dom's, I mean, he's I know because I was a centre half, and he's the wrong side of him. And when you're the wrong side, you often do things like that where you get your arms around something because you have that moment where you think he's in, and the ball drops. I think he's just borderline, starts outside but drags him inside the box. I mean, it's a really important call, that, and it went against us because I don't know how that one went against us today, because I thought it was obvious. I'm bound to say that, but I think when people see it, I'd be surprised if they didn't think there was certainly a big suggestion of that one being wrong.
What did the referee say to you when you...
No, I just shared an opinion. I said, look, I just wondered your thoughts, and he just felt that they were, he was grappling already, Dom sort of backing in. But I said, well, I know as a centre half, when you're the wrong side, that's when you do things like that because you think he's in. And look, it went against us. We hope at some point in the season we get one back. I'm not saying it's an absolute, but it's just a long way to being a decision that should have been given, in my opinion.
Sean, obviously you said that the crowd have been with you from the start here, and do you think that shows how they're buying into the efforts that the players are giving? That it was a tough game with the opponents having a lot of the possession, but they were pleased with what the efforts your lads were putting in?
I hope they're realising, the flexibility we're trying to get the side to show. There's got to be a work ethic. There's got to be sweat on the shirt. There's got to be an edge to how we play and defend, and the commitment to that. And I think they're seeing that. But I still think we've got quality. I think we've shown that this season. Before Burnley was one. When we played Bournemouth, the quality paid us back. The early part of the season, 3 home games, I've spoke about endlessly because I thought they were really, really strong performances with the ball. There's a time when you can't always be with the ball. They're a side that we all know want to dominate the ball. The only gripe I've got is just no lack of energy or belief in doing it, but when we turned the ball over, we didn't find the killer moments. And when we did have a chance to play, we just were a bit loose and gave the ball away too cheaply. But that is the fine line between when a team's being really structured and tactically organised and working hard, that moment when the ball turns over and the different mindset is needed. You focus and refocus. Like you're focusing on defending, now you've got to refocus instantly on attacking. We did it so well last season against these, didn't quite find that side of it. But I think back to the fans, I think they're seeing a side give everything, and that was one thing that I always make a mark about my sides, and I think that's credit to the players because I think it's growing all the time, and that hardy edge that you need, along with some quality. We didn't find the true quality today, but we have done during this season, and it's another point and a big performance with 3 games in a week, and a lot we've asked of these players physically, and I thought they delivered.
Any more questions? Cal? Oh. Should we go to Cal?
I know you said it was a point gained, but you're not disappointed that you didn't win because you kept them out for so long. You did so well defensively. It did look like nailed on to be like a typical 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, look, sometimes these moments go against you. We hope one pays us back. It's a huge deflection. What do? We've kept them down to minimal golden chances. We didn't create as many golden chances ourselves, but I thought we had more. We got in the key areas to create. Sometimes it happens, and the players deserve more just for that side of things. But like I say, another day, you want one of them to come your way, so that's the way it goes.
It shows how far the side has come in a few weeks from, we think, look back to where maybe Brighton were 6 weeks ago, you were 6 weeks ago, and you've closed that gap.
Yeah, but for me, it's only on scorelines and outcomes and the league table. The actual performance level, I've spoke about it because I believe it. I think the performance level this season has been higher than last season. I think the effort, energy and commitment to the cause of the team and to the badge has been better. And I still think there's been some quality. So the side of beginnings get rewards. They're working very hard to get the rewards. If you'd have started the week last week, going on a tough one at West Ham, Burnley at home to get through to a quarter-final, point against a good side today, albeit an ugly moment that goes against us, I think you'd have took it. So I've got to be careful to not be too greedy and believe in what I'm saying. And I do believe in what I'm saying because I think I'm giving a reasonable measure of where the team is.
You've had a good week, really.
Yeah, overall, like I say, you want one to pay you back. If we get one of them another day and get something out of a game, that's the way it goes over a season. The rules. We always hope that you find balance and you get one back.
I'll just pass them on. Go to Shimon first and then we'll...
Just want to ask about Amadou. Is he anything serious? Or
About who, sorry?
Amadou Onana.
Oh, no, he's played with it the last two games, sort of a niggly calf that's been annoying, and it's not a drastic one, but the game came in so quick, we had to make a call on it, and rather than he played and then came off, I thought it was clearer to start Ganner. I thought it was excellent today, by the way. I thought he was excellent.
Just on the decision to play Ashley Young rather than stick with Nathan Paston in the league, Sean, was that because Matoma know how much of a threat he is and Ashley Young experience on the right? Give you that?
No, I think the margins are fine. I think Young is delivering for us in different positions. He's adaptable. He played the other day. Pato's learning all the time and improving, and I believe in Pato as well. So it's really a very fine decision, that one. Put Pato on the end, just to shore it up. And Young has just played on Wednesday, of course. So, I think there's I think the whole group now, and I've mentioned this endlessly, so forgive me, the competition, the competitive element within the group, it's getting stronger because people are getting fitter, they're getting sharper, and people coming out of injury now. Shaman's got a little run around today, he's getting fitter. These are signs that the group is getting stronger.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Cheers.